Crikey!
Crikey! How's it going, guys? Welcome to our channel, Fair and Unfair here.
I'm fair.
I'm Unfair, and today we're going to be playing a pretty neat deck today.
It's a little scourgy, don't you think?
I mean, I'm going to be losing a lot of life here today. I don't know about you. But
I hope our opponent's losing life too, or else it just doesn't matter.
Exactly. But yeah, we're going to be playing good old-fashioned red-black Scourge deck. Scourge! We're going to be hitting ourselves while hitting the opponents. Hopefully we hit them harder than we hit ourselves.
I really want to hit them.
Indeed. But yeah, we're going to be absolutely just smashing people. Let's go ahead and get into the deck tech right quick.
Alright, everyone. Today we have a sweet red-black Scourge of the Skyclays list provided by, is it Croakies or Croakies? Whatever.
No, it's Crikey.
Crikey, right.
Crikey.
Right. Rodman. So we got a sweet little pile here. It's a deck that emulates modern Death Shadow pretty well with this guy who power and toughness equal to the lowest life,
20 minus the highest life total among players. So like if you have 15, if both people have 15 life, it'll become a 5/5. But if one person has 10 and one person has 15, it'll still be a 5/5.
Thank you. Words are hard. So we got a sweet little removal suite. It's a little different than what I'm used to, but we have a little. It's almost Fatal Push, but you have to pay 4 mana to make it kill big things. All the Fatal Push does it go above 4, so.
True.
Anyway, got sweet removal, got a couple crash throughs. When this guy gets fat, you just run over the small guys. Football Crater, also for trample and the random haste effect. Some extra damage to your opponent or the little guys they have with Grim Lavamancer. Oh man, Lava Man. Got shocks for the small guys, or just throw 2 damage at your opponent's face because you need their life total down 2. Got a prowess guy, and he's actually the best prowess guy in the format. Spikefield Hazard to exile the little dudes that die like Uro.
Little?
He's kind of fat. Also the Wind Toughness dudes that in general that are just a problem, like Mana Dorks.
Or Lotus Cobra.
We got Dreadhorde Arcanist. I will come back to this one momentarily. Got the namesake of the deck. Got a single claim to fame for the random times that you want to reanimate one of your guys and just throw him at your opponent full blast. Got a fling for when this dude's really fat, because if he has 10 power or more, then this fling is lethal.
Mm-hmm.
Light up the stage because you're dealing a lot of damage to your opponent. You like the card draw. It's just a great card to have. Wizard's Lightning because we have 8 wizards. It's a little low on the wizard count, but it's still 1 mana bolt. It's just great. And the deck plays 11 lands, which is a little strange. But we have 7 of these mythic bolt lands. You still have 20 lands overall, but you have a little more flexibility. In the sideboard, we have some Grave Hate and Tormod's Crypt and Cling to Dust. Got some Duress for the combo-esque decks. Red Cat Melee for anything red, mainly goblins looking at you. Feed the Swarm. I'm still a little in between on where to bring this one in. I think it's anytime you have a mid-range battle or just anything with random enchantments like Felidar Retreat.
And the fact that you lose life is randomly relevant too, because of the fact that it can make your Scourge bigger.
It can be. Got a Braid for anything with artifacts like the Godfarer's Gifts decks or just any of the random Karn decks that keep popping up. Got Kroxa for mid-range and control mirrors. Yeah, anyway, that's the deck. Let's kill some guys.
Scourge
Scourge of the Cascades. Got them all this one. No black source, unfortunately, and no way to cast the Wizard's Lightning, so this one's probably a keeper.
So unfortunately we don't have any creatures, but the fact that we can go Spikefield into light up the stage.
Actually, we can't.
Oh no. Yeah, because we don't have any way to make them lose life.
We are on the draw. I think we keep it and throw back the Blood Chief's Thirst, and then we can just crash through to draw a card at worst. It's not great, but maybe it's all we have to do. Or maybe even throw back the light of the stage.
Possibly. This is a very rough hand to assess.
We'll start off with a Swamp and a Thoughtseize here.
Yeah.
Don't want to train ourselves too fast before we know what we're playing against, and it looks like it. Oh, it's Drakes.
Oh, I haven't seen blue-red spells in a while.
Do we just take the Drake?
Absolutely.
Like, it sucks that they get to use this, but...
Like, the fewer... Like, they don't have a very high creature count, so the fact that we are able to get rid of even one of them is huge.
Yeah, the Arclight Phoenix is our main concern, really.
Yeah.
Which they'll probably throw into the graveyard now. Oh, look at that!
So you probably just want to go crash through here.
Yeah. Oh, that was great.
Nice, there's a thread.
And they'll probably shock it, but you know, it's fine.
That would be one fewer spell out of their hand, at least.
And we're gonna kill this thing. We're probably gonna throw the Blood Chief's Thirst at it, because that is the best possible option here.
Yeah, because the shocks we can actually deal to the face.
Oh, that's a great alignment of cards here. Do we play the Hazard tap?
I think we do, because that way you can start to activate Knight of the Ebon Legion if the opponent ends up being on a empty turn.
It also opens us up to double shock.
Yeah. If the Phoenix had 1 toughness instead of 2, I wouldn't do it, but since it has 2, I don't think it's worth it.
They're probably going to reanimate a Phoenix here.
Which is fine, you can just shock it and attack.
Or they're going to play another one of those dudes that they threw in the graveyard, the Storming Entities.
True.
Or not.
So you can just attack with everything here, light up the stage, and then probably cast a spell in order to make your Knight of the Ebon Legion a bit bigger.
Yep.
Worst case scenario, shock them.
Good.
Best case scenario, you get a Wizard's Lightning off the top. There's a Thoughtseize, that's pretty good. Might be able to take a threat of their hand. And I don't know about you, but I actually like the idea of shocking them here.
I was also thinking shock.
I think you want to take Lightning Axe personally because of the fact that it. Oh no, actually
I
the
think
Thrill
it's the
Possibility.
Possibilities.
Yeah, and then shock them.
They're going to Lightning Axe anyway, so I'm not sure we do.
If they Lightning Axe.
I think we just play this tap because we're not going to get good value out of it.
I mean, yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, if
they don't
like,
have,
we get punished if they don't Lightning Axe, but I don't think they're going to not. I also think this is just a waste if we're just going to throw it at them.
You think so?
Well, maybe not. Maybe that was a mistake.
I don't know. I like making the Knight of the Ebon Legion bigger, so that way we have a.
I guess it does make them waste their Lightning Axe.
Yeah. That was a good draw. Now we want them to use their Lightning Axe.
Well, it doesn't matter because we are going to shock them here and cast a Scourge.
True.
If they want to kill us, they have to just use shock and Lightning Axe.
Yeah, and they can't do both. Wait, how much is it to pay for Lightning Axe if you don't want to discard a card?
I think it's like 6. No, yeah, 6.
6 altogether. So yeah, they can't even triple spell next turn.
Right. It is so refreshing to see a deck from before the world went to shit.
I'm actually kind of okay with it though. I love this hand, by the way.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent hand.
I'm actually a fan of going Soulscar Mage on turn 1 over Knight of the Ebon Legion.
Agreed. I would love a second red land, but I don't think we're going to get it.
Ooh. I think you actually want to play the Knight of the Ebon Legion on turn 1 now this time instead, because that way you get to go double one drop creature now.
You're right.
And even if they end up killing a Knight of the Ebon Legion, we can claim it. By the way, if you guys are a fan of our gameplay and you think that you want to come by and watch again, we always play something in Historic pretty much every single week on Wednesday. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit a like for us. And if you have anything that you think you want to see us be playing, go comment down below. We'll respond and talk to you through different decks. Absolutely interested in seeing what we can do.
Ooh, I like this. So we get to kill this. We get to play a knight.
And then Scourge will be active after that.
Yes.
Yeah, Red Cap Melee is a sweet card.
We gonna get him. And I'll be playing this deck for the foreseeable future.
Yep.
So
and
if
we
you're
actually
interested in this, it'll be live weekly.
I love that Knight of the Ebon Legion. Oh, that was a pretty fantastic play on their part. But we're still in a fine place. We get to play Scourge and Skull Mage.
So do we?
We can't reanimate him. It's Anger of the Gods.
Are we? Yeah, you're right.
I like smashing that down right now.
And if they don't have another anger, which would absolutely amaze me, then we're golden.
Absolutely. So, I love that right now we're at a lower life total than them because anytime we hit them with Scourge, it'll just get bigger. Like right now, its cap is at an 8/8 because we're at 12.
Oh my god, we can claim to fame if they try and kill it.
Yeah.
That's great.
And they don't have the ability to anger since they've already played a spell and they've played a land already. So we're safe for this turn.
I think you can go and play that.
Absolutely. Are they going to double spell it?
That's great.
We can. I'm super
great.
happy with this. Yeah.
Go ahead and play light up the stage to start the turn off, or start the post combat off. We already played that. Oh my god, we can cast this next turn.
We can play that next turn, but we don't have any creatures in our graveyard
Oh
except for
my
the one.
god, that's terrible.
So I still do like claim to faming the Scourge. And they only have 2 spells left in hand, so even if they had the ability to Arclight Phoenix, it doesn't matter.
We can Ramanap Runes and just ignore the
We can, if near dead lands it. And shock it. Oh no, we don't have the mana to shock it as well, but...
I think we just play the Ramanap Runes because we don't want to get too greedy with our
Oh,
life
true.
total.
And then we can actually just activate it targeting the opponent, then your Scourge of the Skyclaves is big enough to where their Crackling Drake can't blocky kill it. I think you actually...
Do we just attack first, right? Like, I can shock this at worst, too.
Yeah, that's a fair... Attack with everything, too, since if they block with the Soul Scar Mage, you get to have the
It's gonna die either way, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I just shock them, right?
Yeah, you want to shock them because then your Scourge will be a 6/6.
And then we just...
Put Lurrus in hand, yeah.
Yeah, because there's nothing in the graveyard still, right? No creatures?
Correct.
Okay.
And now Scourge is an 8/8.
He's a big boy.
And
that's the way blue-red spells crumbles.
Yeah, so this is a bit of a shorter game than you usually see from us because of the fact that we just absolutely raffle-stomped the opponent.
Thanks, Croakies.
But that's something that this deck has the ability to do. It has a lot of ability to grind through some matches by having things like Aghanime's Awakening and Light of the Stage, but it also just has extreme explosiveness because Scourge of the Skyclaves just has such a high ceiling. But yeah, as I said a moment ago, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if there's any deck that you want to see us play. But yeah, don't forget, we also stream on Twitch every single Friday from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. We are on Twitter, and if you want to join our Discord as well, we usually talk about Magic and all sorts of other things. So if you want to chat with us about specific decks or anything like that, you can always reach out to us on that Discord. All of those links are going to be down below in the description. Appreciate you coming to visit us, and we will see you again next week.
Hasta la bye-bye.